my channel. So I'm here in the junkyard getting ready to pull this rear end with the shock, basically the whole rear end. But I did eventually take it all off and getting ready to pay for it. But the guy was charging too much, so I decided to bail on it. Maybe pick it up on half price day. Alright, so also when I was in the junkyard, I picked these guys up. And they were just laying on the ground. I mean, one was laying on the engine. But I didn't have to break out any tools. Yeah, they're pretty grimy and they just need a good cleanup. But yeah, I didn't expel any energy getting these at all. Next, got this gauge, but I mean, it's mainly just for show. My brother pointed out that it needs that capillary tubing on the back. Somebody cut it, so it's pretty much useless. It looked good on my wall, I guess. Added to the collection. Next, I got this air cleaner. It goes. It's gonna match the base I got earlier on one of my other episodes. So I'm just gonna sand it and paint it. Maybe throw a decal on there or something. But again, all the stuff was just laying on the ground. And then I got some metric bolts off one of the motorcycles. And you always need extra bolts for stuff, especially if you're changing from stock to custom. You always want extra bolts. So yeah. So after some elbow grease, they actually turned out pretty good. And I also used a little bit of Neverdol on them. And they turned out pretty good. They probably look good on a daily driver. I mean, there is a little bit of corrosion on one of these. Looks like they might have spilt some battery acid or something on there. But they look good on my wall. Here's an update on my small block Chevy intake. So I got most of the paint off, except for some of the harder reach areas, but I'm not too worried about those. Just gonna get a final paint job after I'm done cleaning up some of these ports and stuff. As you can see, these ports, they're pretty blunt. I'm sure that's restricting some sort of airflow. There's a tool I'm going to use to clean them up. Probably going to run a little extension on it.